Hey there, it's Rash. I hope you slowed your roll during February, like we discussed with the High Priestess. Well, in any case, welcome to March. So, what's going on this month? We've got a new moon in Pisces coming on the 10th. It's a super moon, which, it just means that it's the closest the moon comes to the earth in its orbit. We've also got Ramadan that starts the evening of the 10th, I believe, full moon in Libra on the 25th. That's a lunar eclipse. What else? Yeah, eclipse season is starting. Spring equinox on the 19th or the 20th, depending on your location. So, lots going on astrologically this month. And I have your card for this month, and it is the Ace of Vessels, which is the slow holler tarot version of the Ace of Cups. And you know what? One day I will have enough time to edit my videos and drop in a close up of the tarot card I'm talking about. But you know what? For today, me holding it up to the camera will have to do. Okay, so this version of the card differs from the Rider Waite Smith version, as it's almost like a vitrine with a scene inside. I don't know if that's the right word or not. It's like a snow globe, but it's a jar, and there's no snow. Instead of the dove with a communion wafer in its beak diving into the cup, there's I don't know if you can see this, there's a tiny person standing in front of what looks like waves of water about to rush over them. So the connection to the Rider Waite Smith version is that wave of emotion that is coming forth. Now, what I like about the aces is that, at least for me, they're they're not just about beginnings and opportunities. They hold the energy of all the cards in the respective suit and the opportunity to experience the energy of each card. And this means that like for the Ace of Vessels or Cups, this card holds the energy of, for example, the Two of Vessels or Cups, and the Three of Vessels, and the Eight of Vessels, and so on. Um, a lot of folks think that the suits are experienced in a linear fashion. They may be taught in a linear fashion, but not necessarily experienced that way. So that ace may not automatically lead you to the two in whatever suit you're pulling from. It's a starting point for all of the cards in that suit, and they could all come at the same time. But that's life, right? Okay, so this month, the Ace of Vessels wants you to acknowledge all of your emotions in a situation and not force yourself into thinking, okay, I feel this one way and I'm going to feel this one way about this situation forever. Now, this isn't about externally showing the ups and downs of your emotions. It's about acknowledging and honoring the ups and downs of emotions, of your emotions, everything that's in the big wave of the Ace of Vessels, and being aware of the opportunities that come with doing so. Um, a lot of us don't do that. We have tunnel vision sometimes when it comes to emotions. We think that we can feel only one thing about a situation or a person at a time, and we ignore all of the other emotions. We say, oh gosh, I have conflicting emotions about a situation, like that's a bad thing. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it shows you and I are thinking, emotional human beings. Let me give you a personal example, as I always like to do. Um, I had a situation in which I had to give a response, and it wasn't that long ago, or I was asked to give a response, and it was a very, very emotionally charged situation. And because of that situation, one minute I was pissed off, the next minute I was sad, the next minute I was happy because I was relieved, and so on. Now, when I was asked for a response, at that particular time, I was pissed off. And that response, if I had given it at that time, was going to reflect how I felt at that one particular moment and not about the overall situation. You see what I mean? All right. So I asked for time to allow that big Ace of Vessels wave to wash over me and then work through all of the emotions, experience them on my own time, and then get back to the situation. I took the opportunity to do this, and it was very enlightening, and it was an emotional experience. And this is what the Ace of Vessels is asking you to attempt to do for March. Now, this isn't easy, I know, but try to allow all of the emotions of a situation to wash over you. Take the opportunity, the time to experience them. Perhaps allow yourself to experience the emotions of all or some of the cards in the suit if they come up, in the vessel suit. Then go from there once the waters have settled. And what I'm about to say right now is really important. Don't let anyone push you into making a decision based on just one emotion, because the emotion you're feeling at that particular time may flow into another emotion, or another emotion may flow into you. All right. So that's the message for you from the Ace of Vessels for March. Yeah, and that's it. That's it for March. And if it's the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, I will see you next month. All right. Take care. Bye.